Hey guys, I don't usually make videos at this time of night, but I just felt like I had to. I'm involuntarily high right now. I'm not even joking. It's actually not funny. I'm going to talk about the UFOs. I've complained where I live, and I find it ironic that I'm in addictions counseling and a certified recovery coach because I literally walk out the door, and if people are smoking weed and I get too close to it, I get high. I'm that hypersensitive. I'm not even joking you. So I'm mildly high right now. It makes me angry, but anyways, that's what happens. I get too close. If I go and just did like a little cloud of smoke, I'll get high. Like my heart's pounding. Anyways, I was speaking with a person that I knew, and he knows not to get close to me, but it's still got in my way. And anyways, that's that. It really isn't funny, but the UFOs. I find it funny that Christians actually believe this. And that it's not just Christians, it's all over the place. I have to say, have you not learned by now that every time they put out something like this, and where is it coming from? Where is all the news coming from? Where is this happening in the world? And you're going to say, well, there's drones, UFOs, whatever, there's UFOs, right? But there's UFOs all over the world, but when you look at the situation, where is this happening? United States. Where a lot of this stuff happens on US Air Force bases or around there, if you look carefully. So what are these things? Do you think the US government would really allow this to happen? You think of the balloon that went across the country, shot down by an F-22 Raptor. It's not incompetence. It's purposeful. Everything is purposeful. They have the power to take that down quicker than you can even imagine. So when you think of places like Lahaina, when you think of East Palestine, when you think of North Carolina and Florida, where they purposefully aren't helping, aren't doing a single thing. I'm not saying that, there's not some help, but I think you understand exactly what I mean. When you look at the US border and you look at all that, when you look, they're giving another $20 billion to Ukraine. They're right at it's trying to escape. I don't know, I'm literally high, I'm not kidding. So anyways, guys, involuntarily, this has happened to me in the last year 3 times. 3 times, I'm not kidding you. It will die down within a few hours anyways, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about. So what are these things? I've seen videos. I've seen both at night and in the day. I saw on Valuetainment, what's his name there, Vinny, saying, what the heck is that? They showed a video, and it did look really strange. It looked out of this world. Do you have any idea what the US has by now? Do you ask yourself, why is this happening only within the United States? That should give you your answer. There's never been a more corrupt time than now. This is where the Bible says in Isaiah, where evil will be good and good evil. I live in Canada, and we have our fair share of a lot of different things. But I'll tell you something, the corruption is in the United States of America. There's corruption everywhere right now, but it's so blatant and it's so evil. That's what's happening. We're close to the end of days. We're in them. We know it. By Matthew 24, we shall know. Jesus gave us a roadmap and said, when you see these things happening, know that I am near, even at the doors, right? Iranian Mothership. Oh my. I'm sorry. I put this up because it's involuntary. I really want to get my point across. We're living in a super evil time. Remember what the Mexican government put out? Remember they put out that little alien? This is, I wonder, man, like, think of the things that they're doing to us psychologically. You don't think this is a psychological operation? Think about the things that they're doing. We live in an evil time, man. And just the last thing that I wanted to say was, like, what just happened to me. This has happened 3 times. I called the city once because I was in a park, and I got caught right in the guy's smoke. I didn't know he was smoking a joint. I was right in the middle of a thick cloud of smoke. The smoke from marijuana is like twice as thick as cigarette smoke. I get high very quickly. There's an article and a video by someone really influential in Canada saying the decision, and this is also in the States and likely other countries too, Western countries, that the legalization of marijuana has, I want to swear to make this, to emphasize my point, but I won't. It has messed people up. Like psych wards full of people, ERs full of people. And it's because of a lot to do with marijuana. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end it on this note. I'm going to say to Christians, do you have proper discernment? I know it's fanciful and you want it to be the end, right? I do. I don't want to suffer pain anymore. I don't want to be, and I want to see Jesus Christ face to face. But that's why I say, like, just read the Bible and avoid all this garbage. They're deceiving you. And Jesus told us that this would happen. And anything they throw at you, I have a rule. I have a personal rule. If I can't see it myself, like there's 2 things. The drones, not drones, but UFOs, people talking about UFOs, drones. They have stuff so advanced you can't even imagine. And then the Nephilim. There are no Nephilim on Earth. When people say the veil is thinning. The veil is thinning. It is thinning, but it's a spiritual battle happening in a spiritual world versus our world. And whenever the book of Revelation takes place, whenever the key to the bottomless pit happens, I don't know. But I'll tell you something. There are no monsters out there. They're in our dreams like sleep paralysis. But I would just finish by saying, I pray for your discernment.